Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. We're here on the main menu, and the only reason that this is the only episode that I've ever done this with is because at the end of the last episode, the game weirdly enough told me this whole last paragraph about how there's gonna be a dramatic turn of events. And because of that, I was like, you know what? It's probably not a good idea to keep on going since I'm already at 3 hours with my last recording. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it off here and we'll continue the next episode. That's what I'm doing now. It's probably just gonna put us right into the events of the next day, since this is gonna be literally after it popped up with that message on the screen suggesting that we make a save for that moment. So let's get into it. Load complete. Yep, exactly.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it.
I don't know why this is a thing now, since all of us have been going into the TV world experiencing that same fog for hours on end inside of the TV world, and none of us have any side effects or anything. It might be a situation like in Persona 2 where like rumors spread and then those rumors become a reality or something. I don't know. It could also be what the doctor said, like, you know, too many people stressing about this and that stress is like making them sick, which is something that actually happens, surprisingly enough. So
Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over.
stop saying that, goddammit. If you keep saying it, it's never gonna be over.
But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
I mean, can they prove anything? What are they gonna prove? Namatame murdered these people by throwing them into TVs. Like, I don't know how they're going to, like, there's no evidence. There's no substantial evidence. These people are dead. We didn't find his, like, prints on him or anything. We didn't find anything connecting him to the murders. We just know from secondhand eyewitnesses that he was thrown into a TV and they died in the TV because he threw them in there. Who the hell's gonna believe that? That seems like a wild case to be able to make in the first place.
I'm sure your uncle can.
No. With what evidence? There's a legal system for a reason, Yosuke.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
Exactly, Kanji.
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that? We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues.
That's, buddy, save that for later, because that's definitely probably gonna happen if he actually tries to get convicted of this.
Saki-senpai. No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault.
I mean, I guess, technically speaking, in a roundabout way, it wasn't his fault that, this douchebag had a attention complex and wanted to kill someone to get all the attention on him because he's a piece of garbage, though.
If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing.
Yeah, true.
It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
True. You're reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new kotatsu. Oh yeah, we're gonna buy the best one, right?
What's the matter?
You told the others about your promise with Nanako.
A kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the houseware section for Nanako-chan!
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
What? What in the 7 shades of hell? Are oranges and kotatsus linked together somehow? How does that work? What?
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
Okay, alright, it's a... Thanks for that, Kanji.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Isn't that what a kotatsu is? I thought that was the kotatsu, the heated... Wait, no. The kotatsu is the blanket that goes, like, over the table, right? Or, like, under and over the table? And then, like, she means, like, a thing on the floor?
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here?
Of course. Teddy, you may be a fuckboy,
You kept
but...
your promise to me, so I should be going back.
Are we back on this? Bro, our promise to you was that we would catch the killer, not that you would go back into the TV world after we catch the killer. Stop it. Get some help.
But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
You don't have to.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys.
Come over to my place. You know what? I need some company since Nanako's not there to be like, welcome home, big bro. Come on.
Can I really?
Yes, let's go.
That's right, you're just by yourself at home now, huh?
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Don't worry about it, bro. I'm rich. I'm stacked. I got like 8 million yen in my pocket right now. Somehow. I don't know how I got 8 million yen in my pockets, but the game says I do, so I'll pay for everything.
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Shut up, Jay. You're the one who was like, if you have debt already, a little bit more of debt is not gonna make a difference. Bro. The least financially savvy student right here talking shit. Get out of here.
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Was it that bad, Yosuke? Really? That just, like, okay. let's go expensive, right? Let's say that the shirt is 80 bucks and the pants are like 100 bucks. That's 180 bucks. Are you telling me you had to work several days to pay that off? How much do you get paid, Yosuke? Like the last time I worked for you, for the full week, it was 40,000 yen divided by 5. So like 5,000 yen a day? What? Okay, yen to US dollars. Yen to US dollars in 2008. We're doing this shit. We're doing this shit. I'm sorry. Okay. So 2008. Here. Convert. Let's say 180 US dollars to Japanese yen. Convert. Oh shit. Wait a second. Okay, 100. Huh. 100 right now, as of right now, 180 US dollars is 24,201 Japanese yens? Really? Okay, so I'm looking at it all wrong. What would be what I have right now then? 8 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 59,000 US dollars. Well, shoot. Bro, I'm thinking of yen as like the US dollars in game when it's not the case. Alright, so you know what? I'm sorry, Yosuke, I was talking shit. You're right. You probably did have to work several days, especially back in like 2008.
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
You know, Chie, you should have at least, like, waited for Yosuke so that he could have gotten an employee discount or something. Come on.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby.
Don't start this shit
fight
again.
Over me.
You know what? You do have to go back to the TV world. Screw you. Go away.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
There's lots of stuff. That girl was made happy when her father bought her a shirt with a platypus on it. I think you could get her anything cute and she would like it. Come on.
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Probably a Jack Frost doll or Rosette doll. Something tells me that would be one of the most inappropriate things to get Nanako. Actually, no, she likes Rosette, right? If it's a Rosette doll, that's just like normal. But then knowing Japan, I don't fucking a Jack Frost doll. Let's go.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
Hell no.
Of course!
No.
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Please, God, no.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay?
Okay.
Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
Uh-oh.
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
Inaba Municipal Hospital, Nanako's room. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud noises throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses?
Coronavirus!
They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor. Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this!
Bro.
Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Do you have medicine for this imaginary disease? You're hiding all the medicine from us peasants. We're gonna kill you all. Jesus Christ, calm down.
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Nanako.
Ba-da-da-da. Sorry. A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
Alright, we all feel the same way, but we need to calm down. Actually, you know what? We all feel the same way. It's understandable.
Like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
Yeah, I figured.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. How do you prove that someone kidnapped someone? Actually, you know what? You can prove that he kidnapped people, right? Because that person is subject, and it's like testifying against them being kidnapped and stuff, right? So you got him on kidnapping charges, right? But what about all the other stuff, like attempted murder and stuff? Like, you can't get him on that, because, like, what would you have to prove? A, you'd have to prove that the method he was doing the murders with works, so you'd literally have to prove that he has goddamn television transportation powers, and that in that other world, people die after a certain amount of time, and when he threw them in there, their shadows killed them. And that's like literally 20 different new concepts for the justice system, and like a weird ass TV world thingy with TV powers that most of the world doesn't have. So like, how the fuck do you prove that? That's fully understandable why that wouldn't be able to stick, Yosuke.
Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
What the hell do you want him to be like, Kanji? Do you want him to, like, start crying and shitting himself? He's a detective. What?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? If you want to see that stuff so bad, we'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
That's also a thing that is reasonable. I guess, like, you could bring in one of us as a witness and then have us stick our hand through a TV in the courtroom or something. But then again, we'd have to literally bring the judge inside of the TV world to prove that people can be killed inside the TV world with the method that you're gonna pin on Namatame. So it's a bit weird, you know?
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here? Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
She's awake? Is she gonna be like, I got persona powers now?
What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan.
Nanako has overcome all the facades to making new relationships. She has gotten the persona, what? I don't know. Sorry, I know this is supposed to be a serious moment. Humor is sometimes how I deal with serious moments, but
Daddy.
Jesus Christ. It'll be alright. It sounds like she's choking. Uh-oh.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Alright, it's calmed down a little. Cool.
Big bro.
I'm right here.
Mm-mm. I'm scared. Big bro. Dad. Daddy.
No way. No way. What? I don't fucking remember this. What the hell?
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way.
Oh no. Is he going to the roof? That's some dark shit. Go get him.
Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame!
Oh, okay. I'm slightly relieved. I thought for a second he was gonna go, you know, just like end himself after his daughter died. But this is a slightly less worse. He's gonna go give Namatame some.
Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
I don't see why you guys are yelling at Adachi, to be honest. He's like, it's not him that decides all this shit, is it?
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Where's his room?
I can't tell you that.
Nah, bro, I need to go do something.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the 2nd surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
I can't believe this shit.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
I don't blame him, to be honest.
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right.
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
What are you doing, Namatame? The window in the room is wide open. Were you trying to jump out? What? What are you doing?
I was scared, so I...
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
Whoa!
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Wait, how is that possible? Namatame's out here. How can you have a shadow inside the TV world while you're outside of the TV world? I guess this is a special circumstance since... Wait, I thought he became the shadow and then we defeated that, though. I have no idea what's going on here. This is weird.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow.
No, Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self.
Okay, but okay, you don't have to face your other self though, right? After we defeated Mitsuo's shadow, it just disappeared. Because he refused to accept it, or he didn't get to accept it, so how is this any different?
And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Something seems off here.
Is that what Namatame's really thinking?
Seems okay, so he seems to be saying something completely different from his shadow? I guess he could be hiding his feelings, maybe? But something, I don't know. I don't understand. I have no idea what's going on.
Then he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... Please! Stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me.
Okay, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. The dude's cowering in fear and telling us to stop, and then you want me to believe that his inner thoughts are, I don't give a shit if I live or die? Something seems off here. Yeah, no. Some shady shit's going on.
But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Okay.
Mission?
Yeah, no. I don't know.
God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Oh, shit. Holy hell.
Wait a second. You don't mean...
That is dark.
Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys?
I don't know. I'm kind of mulling it over if I'm being honest.
This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
It is, kind of.
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
But the thing is, like, I understand his feelings. I just don't understand what's going on. If I feel like something else is going on here.
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader?
Push the bastard in. I can't stay here. Wait a second here. So these both options are basically the same thing. And this, I'm guessing, is the spear him option. This seems like it would lead to different endings. Does this game have multiple endings? Does P4G have multiple endings? Okay, 4 bad endings. What the shit? Okay. Ending 1, kill Namatame. Okay, I'm going to... So, alright, based on what I'm seeing here, I'm going to go for the first ending, which is kill Namatame first. And then, after we see that ending, we'll skip and we'll be back here and I'll make the actual choice. So, hold on. Ending 1, kill Namatame. Ending 2, turn Namatame in. Ending 3, you can't find the culprit. Ending 4, the accomplice ending. This is exclusively for P4. It requires you to have identified the real culprit during your conversation with the team on a certain date. But you don't tell your friends. Alright, so I'll do the first ending, the accomplice ending, and this ending. So I'll do a bad ending, I'll do the accomplice ending, and then I'll do the true ending. It's a good thing that the game had a save, because if it didn't, then I would have to do a whole bunch of progress just to get back here. So you know what? We'll do the bad ending first. Let's push the bastard in.
Yeah. We'll end this here and now.
Wait a second!
No waiting.
Do you really understand what you're about to do? It's the exact same thing Namatame's been doing.
Except we're doing it to the guy who killed the cinnamon bun.
I hate the guy too, but you really want to go that far?
Is getting revenge the right thing to do? But if we don't do anything, he might... I don't know anymore.
Are you sure about this?
Do it already.
You really mean it? There's no other way?
What about you guys? Remember, there's no need to stay if you don't want to.
This is so scary, seeing the investigation team dead serious like this. Mulling over killing someone.
I'll stay.
Damn.
Me too.
Holy shit.
I won't be the only one to walk out on this. I'd only suffer more that way. If this is what we've decided, I'll stick with it to the end.
Me too. No matter how we end it, I want to witness it.
The other world that caused all of this to happen will surely take care of the rest. The case will be closed by the shadow that will appear from Namatame. With this, everything has come to an end. You should go back to Nanako.
Nanako-chan.
We avenged you, Nanako-chan. But I guess you wouldn't be too happy about that. You're such a kind girl. Hey, where's Teddy? Did he go home?
He was here in the last cutscene. Ah, Teddy has disappeared, leaving a note behind.
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now. but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
Damn. Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for the severe winter to end. And so time passed. Holy shit. Bro. Damn. The last, like, third of the game. Jesus Christ. The fog's still here. Spring has once again come to Inaba. Dojima residence.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Police have released the identity of the suspect, who was confirmed dead after escaping the hospital as Taro Namatame. Ruling his death a suicide, the police have closed their investigation. However, police have yet to announce the cause of death for either the victims or the suspect himself. Several criminologists have raised questions over how his alleged crimes were committed. It seems that though this case has come to an official end, many of its mysteries will remain forever unsolved. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring.
Is fog just gonna be a permanent thing?
Today and tomorrow we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
It's almost time for your train. Are you ready to go? Starting tomorrow, I'll be all by myself in this house. It's gonna be lonely.
Oh, damn. It's so sad to leave Dojima in his house all by himself. Because, like, his wife's gone, and now his daughter's gone. And now I'll be leaving. That's so sad. I feel like that's gonna desensitize him to everything.
Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me.
It also sucks because we saw how their relationship improved on Mac's social link rank. So, like, Jesus Christ, game.
If...
What?
If there was evil in the world that had to be dealt with, but no one would step up to see justice done, it might fall to the closest person at hand to bear the burden of punishing them.
Oh, damn.
Don't you think?
He knows.
Maybe so. Huh. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station.
He knows that we killed Namatame. And he's happy about it. Damn. This is so bittersweet.
Come on. Hey. Thanks.
Oh, there's a cutscene?
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
You will visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Izanagi Inn the next time you come.
Well, I'll see ya. You really helped us out with lots of stuff. Thanks, partner.
This feels so awkward. Something feels extremely off. Jesus Christ. And they top it off with the music at the end that makes you question your existence. What the hell, game? No wonder this is the bad ending. Jesus Christ. Okay, I can't skip this? Well, shit. I guess I'll cut back to the hospital where we have to make the choice of whether to throw Namatame into the TV or not. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back here. And now we're gonna go for the, I guess, true ending options for right now. I think there's another ending, right? There's 4 endings in total. That second bad ending, I guess you just let the police take care of them, which essentially just goes to the same ending as before, except Dojima won't give us a little bit of gratitude for killing his daughter's killer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go with the true ending for now, and then I think you get the choice for the accomplice ending way later. I just read it in an article. Apparently it's like it's a ways away. I think they gave me a certain date, and I think we're way off from it right now. So for now, wait a second here.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back.
These are my true feelings, though. There's something shady going on.
What are you trying to say?
We're missing something, leaving for the police. This won't change anything. Well, if I say this, that's not gonna really express anything. This, actually, I think this is the second option. This is the second ending. No, I think we're missing something. Something is definitely wonky.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Damn, Yosuke is genuinely angry. It's nice that he's actually extremely angry for Nanako. Whether he'll kill again, whether revenge is right, Namatame's true feelings, whether he can be tired. Well, his true feelings, right? Because I don't think that shadow that appeared on the TV was him. Because, like, they seem to be polar opposites. Technically speaking, I mean, I guess it's not like Chie was like saying outwardly that she treated Yukiko in a certain way, but Namatame seems genuinely confused about seeing himself on the TV like that. And not only that, but he's not even in the TV world, so how can his shadow be out? And like, he was saying stuff, right? He was saying stuff like, the justice system won't be able to convict me or something like that. That doesn't seem like something he'd say. Like, just so far, knowing him and his condition that he's in, he's probably not thinking that right now. He's literally cowering in fear. So it just makes no sense to me.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
Why he's scared. Something's bothering me. He can still repent. No, something's bothering me. I don't know.
Well, what is it?
Yo, calm down, damn.
I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
I got nothing. He could escape via the TV. We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. Calm the hell down. Alright? You yelled at everybody to calm down.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I appreciate that Yosuke is extremely angry for Nanako's sake, but bro's got bloodlust. He's got like type 2 bloodlust right now. Jesus Christ.
I'm perfectly calm.
I don't think you are, Yosuke.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
I think something shady's going on. Like, I don't think that shadow was portraying Namatame's true feelings. I think that's weird. How apparently you can have a shadow inside with perfect clarity and not have the person themselves inside. That's been a thing that we've never seen happen ever before.
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Everyone took a deep breath. It seems that everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this.
The only thing that surprises me thus far, apart from the Namatame shadow thing, is that Naoto was just willing to go for it. Like, she was like, fuck it, let's throw him in. Like, she was the one that suggested it and everything. Cool, good shit, Naoto. I didn't know you were like that, but like, wow.
I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective.
True.
There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything.
Yeah, he's kind of out of his mind right now, which is why I'm a bit iffy on like literally killing him based on what his shadow said, even though his psyche is kind of weird right now. Right?
Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV.
That's true.
It was him who put Senpai through that misery.
I don't think that's true.
How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
He didn't say that though, right? If we roll the tapes back, I think he said saving people. And then when we asked him, is killing people saving people, he said no, right? So he doesn't think that at all. You're misremembering, Yosuke.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
I feel the same way.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man?
'Cause I'm the protagonist.
Then again, that's why you're our leader.
Yeah, calm down, second banana.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. Alright, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. It seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. So, I mean, this is cool and all, but Nanako is still dead. So that's kind of fucked up, no? To be honest, I'm surprised that Yosuke was able to be reasoned with. I'm surprised that we just didn't knock him out or something. Oh, and we did just max out the Fool Arcana as well. Okay. Interesting. You can now fuse Loki, the shapeshifter. Oh, damn. Oh. Another social link? Judgment.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation, and their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Damn. Okay. Interesting.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
I don't quite know, but it's kind of nagging at me. Like, this has gone way differently than everything else has gone thus far, which is why I'm not concrete 100% on everything.
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
That's a great question, actually.
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right?
Yep. But to be honest, I mean, to be fair, I guess I know Adachi's the big bad, so technically speaking, Namatame didn't start killing people, so that's actually not a good question, because he wasn't killing people in the first place. Adachi was. But I don't remember Namatame's intentions. Maybe he does think that he's saving people. Because, like, if he started saving people, or if he started throwing people into the TVs after the second victim, which was killed, the third was Yukiko, then actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Because how did he know? I don't know. I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna try to piece a few things together, but it still doesn't make sense to me.
So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
That's a whole lot of assuming you're doing, Yosuke.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit. Because, like, it's his diary, and if it was his ex-wife that died, I would probably expect a few diary entries about how his wife died, so...
His reason for killing her...
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
I agree.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you.
What's up?
Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Oh. Teddy.
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital.
Oh, he was whisked away this time instead of making his own choice to just go back into the TV world, it seems like.
That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Huh. Wait a second.
Oh, there they are.
What?
Nanako-chan came around.
How? I have no idea how this is possible. What's the difference between the bad ending and her not recovering and then the good ending, us conversing stuff over, and then her living? What? Is Namatame's presence keeping her alive? What's the explanation for this? It makes no sense why she would live here but then die in the other ending.
Huh? What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
This feels... This feels kind of convoluted, I'm not gonna lie. Unless they explain it.
Are you serious?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that the cinnamon bun's alive, but still, like... how?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
In the other ending, the doctors didn't resuscitate her enough, so she didn't live.
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my
god! This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. Come on. Stop crying, you two.
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
He doesn't know that she's been resuscitated. He thinks she's still dead.
Teddy, where did you go?
I'm still kind of confused on how this happened. If we threw Namatame into the TV and just went all bloodlust on his ass, she would die. But if we don't and we discuss things rationally and I guess we got a new social link, then she lives? It was the power of the social link. The social link determined that Nanako had to be alive.
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital.
Maybe it was Igor. I don't know.
I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Nanako is fighting hard to survive. You must wait and believe that she will recover.
Oh, there you are.
Sup, Adachi, baby?
I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay? You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san. His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now and he's fast asleep.
Thank you.
He'll be alright, don't worry.
It's weird how you have a social link in this game. But like, I know you're the killer because I played I played the vanilla version. Or was it this version? It could have been possible that I played this version and I didn't do your social link, but I think no, I think I did play this version. Actually, is Shuffle Time in the original version? Is Shuffle Time in the OG P4? It is. So I don't know. I think I might have played this version on the Vita. Yeah, I played this version on the Vita. I think I just didn't do his social link. So some of this stuff is new to me. I don't remember most of what happens in this month. But I think this is a new cutscene because I don't remember this one bit. It might be social link related.
Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. Guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time. By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right? Well, enjoy your freedom while you can. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
You sense Adachi's concern for you. Okay, so this is a social link moment. I was right. This is brand new to me. Alright, rank 8.
Well, I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late. See ya.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why?
I couldn't save my save file before the dramatic turn of events. Why?
Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Good job. Way to do your way to do your job of watching the suspect, officer. Good job.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Ooh. Snow.
Oh, it's snow.
No.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Back in Namatame's room, was it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? For now, you have no way of knowing. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. There seems to be no messages. You should go home before you catch a cold. So is it gonna be snowy out now? Lesson 9 is now available. Giants of P, Part 3. Daily Personamations is updated. Hee-Ho, Music King is updated. TV... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, calm down. Oh, I saved my clear save file here after the bad ending. Just to have a space for the clear save files. Is they gonna let us do whatever? Nope, you feel very tired. Nah. Will Nanako be alright? Then there's what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. The snow has started to fall and the fog won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. Oh, hey, it's been a long time since you called me in my sleep, Igor.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
It seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I can solve it. I got this, Igor. You can count on me, bud.
Splendid.
Can you fuse me the most ultimate persona of them all as a favor? Please?
The precise destination of this vehicle. That too is getting rather hard to judge.
This has a destination? I thought it was just like the Velvet Room forever.
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on. We've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Social links. Oh.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Oh? It seems that the car has stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
How are you controlling the car from back here? Is this a magical car?
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
That's some deep shit, Margaret.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
What the hell? You can hear something in the distance. Why does the Velvet Room limousine have a doorbell? What? Okay, I guess we're gonna wake up now. Oh, it seems that you've been sleeping until now. Okay, someone's ringing our real-life doorbell. I was about to say. Alright, you hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door. God damn it, I hear it. Shut up.
Teddy's missing.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised based on that cutscene we got.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Juness?
Where could Teddy have gone? In any case, you decided to go look for him.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. This is what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
True. I mean, in the bad ending, he did leave a note for us, instead of just, like, being zoomed on to another world.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
Is that how you say that? I always thought it was said like modus operandi, not operandi. That's so weird.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
Good job, Kanji. You solved the case. Great detective. Kanji should become the new detective prince.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death?
I don't think that's what he means, because if that was what he meant, he probably would have tried to kill all of you again, right? But you're all still alive, so...
He did call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyway.
Exactly.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that disproves that other thing, right?
So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
Exactly.
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
No, but the thing is, you're right.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? Oh yeah, the warning letter. Right? If it was him... Right, I think the second one said, stop saving people or someone who is close to you will be put in. right? Something like that. But if he was the one who wrote that letter, then Nanako wouldn't have been saved, in his words, right? He wouldn't have kidnapped her and then thrown her into the TV. Because he already sent me a warning letter telling me to stop saving if it was him, right? So, the warning letter?
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatome's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
You recall the first warning letter said, don't rescue anymore. And then the second one said, if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, don't rescue or kill?
Exactly, right.
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean?
Oh, true, Kanji, true. Sorry, my reaction was delayed because I thought Kanji was gonna say another stupid thing. Sorry, Kanji, but no, that's actually pretty insightful on Kanji's part. So, the Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
How did they find out that it was me though? How? I know it's Adachi, but how did he find out that I had persona powers and the power to go into the TV and all that jazz, right? This was... I mean, I guess to be fair, he is a detective. Maybe I'm giving Adachi, or maybe I'm underestimating Adachi rather, right?
If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died.
And that cutscene from after we got out of the hospital, he was like, I couldn't save Mayumi and Saki, right? I failed to save them. These guys didn't see that, but I did. So, yeah.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
True. Alright. I was a bit concerned about how they were gonna prove that there was a third killer, aka Adachi. Right? I thought they were gonna be going for something more stupid, but they covered it with the letter itself, which I don't remember them doing, which is good.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
That's what it seems like.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
We all work together to take another step towards the truth.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Oh damn, we really are doing it right now. Cool. Awesome.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list.
Wow, really? I thought they took Naoto off the list for this, case, right?
I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
I'm surprised that
I
worked.
knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Same.
Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
What do we have, like 2 minutes before the guy comes back? Jeez.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh? It seems that he understands what you're saying. Alright. What should you ask him? Well, first off, to assuage Yosuke's suspicions that he killed Saki and the announcer, who'd you throw in first? Yukiko.
Huh? Me?
What should you ask him? Did you kill those two girls?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Alright. Is saving killing people? Based on the answer he gave for the last question, that's probably a no.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her.
Oh. Oh.
And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What should you ask him? Do you know who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
The warning letters.
What are you talking about?
Great. Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, We're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story? All right.
Oh damn, going full flashback.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water.
Okay, so that's how he discovered that he has the TV powers. And that's how he saw Mayumi before she died.
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Amatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated.
So that's basically his discovery moment, kind of like we had at the beginning of the game, where Yosuke was like, we saw all this wacky shit, it has something to do with the TV. Alright, cool.
Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
Oh, that's different.
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Ah. Your family owns the shipping service? Bro.
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please!
That was way more intense than what we saw on the TV.
Day, they found her dead.
I think we saw a still image. So like the TV was showing him different shit than it showed us? Interesting. Actually, no. That was an animated cutscene, right? I guess I just didn't see it as clearly as Namatame seemed to see it.
I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
You know, you could have just broken it off, and got together with another person. Preferably the new girl you like, right? Come on.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election.
I mean, okay, maybe it was a bit spontaneous and he didn't have enough time, but...
She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life.
Yeah, okay, alright, I'm starting to sympathize.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate?
Okay, I understand. So he put Yukiko in. She came back all well and good, alive and everything. Presumably he then put in Kanji. He came back alive and everything. And then Rise got put in there and she came out alive. So he really thought he was saving people. Genuinely. This makes sense.
Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
He did, but Chie, he thought that you were gonna get murdered. He thought that they were gonna get murdered instead of kidnapped. One is probably worse than the other on a balance of probabilities, no? I mean...
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me.
Yeah.
I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
Oh, yeah, and then there's the fact that he hadn't gone into the TV before this time, right? Because he figured, like, after Yukiko came out all fine, that he didn't have to go in there, right? And that kind of means that he doesn't really know what the hell's going on in there, right?
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
You... what? You came to see us?
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Oh.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did.
Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, okay. Cool. Was he the weird guy that was walking away from the group when we were backstage? Was he that guy? I think he was. Okay. A lot of stuff is coming together. I like that. This is good.
And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime, and on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
Damn.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
Yeah.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke.
Okay, full sympathy for this guy. I don't think that at all, Namatame. At least you try to do something about it, right?
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
You've taken another step towards the truth. Oh! The police officer's just standing there as we're leveling up a social link. Awkwardly.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Alright. Good shit, Namatame. That's great.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
Namatame's a good dude.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow.
What are we looking for?
We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow, you'll all be going out to talk to people in town. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? You decided to go home early today and get some rest. Okay. Okay, I don't think... So I've gotten everything now. All my questions have been answered. Which is great. I feel good. I mean, to be fair, Namatame did. It's his fault that Nanako did die in the bad ending. And she was on the verge of dying. But I can really understand his motives. Like, he's not He's not a bad guy. He's just a guy who actually tried to do some shit that believed he was doing good. Especially after he perceived himself to have saved Yukiko. Alright? Today is the day the school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You'll wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. Should we... Alright. The weird-ass music. Alright, Monday. Alright. Can I help you? About those murders. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? What is it? What are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago, huh? I kind of remember something from that far back anyway. Man, this fog, it makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if I can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. This fog has gotta be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes! That's right, Junes! The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba! What the fuck? You crazy! You cuckoo puffs! Information on what happened before we entered the TV world. You know, about that first murder, I wonder why it happened. Let me ask around and I'll gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What's with the fog and all? Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kinda hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. Oh yeah! Hey. The dog is still wary of you? Forgot about that quest. Alright. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. Damn, dude. Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV gets remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Probably not. This fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? A little while ago, they said that the suspect had been caught and it was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame, right? I remember seeing him around town from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? What are you talking about, Mitsuo? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. The fog isn't clearing, even though the year's almost over. It's deplorable. It'll be cold on New Year's. That'll never be happy. What do you want? I can't remember something from so long ago. There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're that kid who's been staying at Dojima-kun's house. Okay. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, I've kinda gotten freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Okay. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course, I'm gonna watch TV when I get home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have any questions about those murders? Oh, come on, don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect has been caught, so the whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person. You gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, was I at fault there? Okay, I guess we're not asking you a question just cause. I don't have to ask this lady, right? Haven't I? Okay, no. Same thing. I don't think there were any suspicious people that I've seen, except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Rosette. Alright, fair enough. Don't go around flirting with my waifu, though, or you're gonna get the Persona Blade to the chest. Uh-huh. This guy's saying the same thing. I'm just gonna save all the progress all the time. What is it? A strange person? Nah, I don't think I've seen any. I mean, this is a pretty small town, wouldn't you say? If I had, I'm pretty sure I'd remember. Okay. A suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone, not from this town anyway. I guess we're leaving the shopping district. Yasogami High is closed. Junes department store? There's nobody in here, right? There is. First, we should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Konishi and Mayumi Yamano, there should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. I hate how it's foggy every day now. This is the season for winter vegetables too. What will I do if the fog really is poisonous? All my vegetables will go rotten. This is all because not enough people eat their veggies. If only my son would clean his plate, he'd... Okay. Can I help ya? All those murders. The incident last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm gonna be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for that useless information. A suspicious person? Now that you mention it, my friend was saying he saw someone, or she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Cool. So back to the shopping district. Oh, you're a schoolgirl, right? What is it? Someone told you that I saw someone suspicious? Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It was just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems that thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Oh. Okay. She's gonna say the same thing. Oh, hold on. Okay, I guess we're moving on to the Samigawa floodplain. Oh. It's you. Frog's pretty thick today, huh? Oh, you asked me for a quest item, right. Nobody down here. My daughter was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Sheesh, this is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. Okay. The fog isn't clearing up, is it? Isn't it just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but that's, what can I say, a lot of time's passed. We've had a lot of people who come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Okay. Do you have anything to say, kiddies? No. Aren't you the old man who fishes? You need something? Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. Do you remember that, don't you? It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the incident last spring. Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the suspicious person. You have gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Oh, you've met up with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped.
No progress whatsoever. Great.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all.
Oh yeah, that dude out there asking you for autographs and what type of guy you like.
The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
Good job, Chie. Very resourceful.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up,
Nothing.
there really was no new information. The end?
What an excellent summary, Chie. You should become a scholar.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him.
Oh yeah.
Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decided to go outside and get some fresh air. Oh yes, some of that fresh, foggy air. That thick, moist, snowy, foggy air.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit has had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Amatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seems to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in the small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is Yosuke Hanamura. He murdered Saki Konishi after she saw him murder Mayumi Yamano. And then he was like, wah, Saki Konishi, I really loved her, to cover up his tracks. It was Yosuke. Nah, I'm just kidding. Chie, nah. Yukiko Amagi, nah. Teddy ran away. Therefore, he's the culprit. He was secretly killing and kidnapping everybody. And then when he realized he couldn't get away with it any longer, he ran away into the TV world. Nah. Someone else. Kanji, no. Rise, no. Naoto, no. Ryotaro Dojima, Nanako Dojima. Ah, yes, Nanako kidnapped herself after kidnapping several people. Alright, no. There he is. It's Adachi. Tarunamatame, nope. Mayumi Yamano, ah, yes, she faked her own death and then she killed Saki Konishi, and now she's in hiding. Alright. Mitsuo Kubo, Kinshiro Moroka. Yeah, he was just trying to be a dick. He didn't like that kids were falling in love with each other on Facebook, so he started killing everybody. Nah. Alright, let's go back to... Oh, god damn, it's Kashiwagi. It's 100% Kashiwagi. She was so sick and tired of people not noticing that she was hot as hell and boinking her. So then, naturally, she assumed that putting people inside the TV would make this situation much, much better for her. Nah, I'm just kidding. She was just trying to take out the competition when she put in Saki-senpai and the announcer lady because they were hot as hell too. Nah, just kidding. Alright, Hadako. Someone else. Alright, let's go back to, oh yeah, the nurse. I forgot about her. Let's go back to Dojima. Or not Dojima, Adachi. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. Maybe he was eavesdropping on us during all those times he came in, like, weirdly talking to himself. And that's how he knew that I was the leader of this team and that I went into the TV to save people. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There is no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However... Oh, is this where the social link comes in? Should you tell your friends about your suspicion about Adachi being the culprit? Okay, this is the second ending they were talking about, right? Alright, I saved, so I'm good. I'm gonna have to re-talk to a couple of people, but I'm gonna go for the accomplice ending. Don't tell friends, protect Adachi. From your relationship thus far with Adachi, you don't want to think of him as the culprit, but there is more than enough possibility, and you can't say that for sure that he isn't. Are you sure you don't want to tell your friends? Protect Adachi. You cannot think of anyone else but Adachi who could have been the culprit, but you don't want to hand them over as the culprit. You decided to keep it within your heart without telling your friends.
It looks like our only option is to stay patient and continue our investigation. But regardless, the fact remains that Namatame has committed his crimes, and he has already been arrested.
So, no matter what we do, the case might be over now?
Though the truth will be forever lost in darkness.
Well, for us, it's more like... it's lost in the fog.
Damn, that's some cryptic shit right there, homie. Very cryptic. Zoom out, and then the existential music starts rolling along with the credits. Shortly after, you find a letter that Teddy left behind. Oh.
I'm going back to my own
world. Wait a second, what?
It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality.
Oh. Huh?
I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
So that's just the thing that pops up during the bad ending, I'm guessing. Or the bad endings. Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for the severe winter to end, and so time passed. Is it just going to be the same thing? Train scene, we're going to go home and all that jazz? It is. Tomorrow is the day you go home. Was it really the right thing not to tell your friends about Adachi? This is probably the last day you can see Adachi. Let's go see him. We decided to go see Adachi. Might as well. This is the accomplice ending after all. Inaba Police Station interrogation room.
Sorry, were you waiting long? Man, things have been so busy. I've been putting in a crazy amount of overtime. Well, anyway, what's with the sudden visit? Can I help you with something?
Did you do it?
Do what? Me? Kill Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi? What's this about? Are you serious? Oh, come on. Even if you're kidding, this is a pretty bad joke. Did you forget? You're the ones who brought Namatame in. Oh, I get it. You're still playing detective. Okay. Say I am the culprit. What did you come here to do? Convince me to turn myself in?
No.
So, what? Are you trying to blackmail me?
Nope.
Well, listen up. Unlike you, we police aren't made of time. We still haven't even cleaned up Namatame's mess. Besides, you don't have any proof that I did it. Well, are you gonna keep playing detective?
I'm on your side, bro. Let's go kill some people.
You're on my side? Are you trying to be the hero or something?
Nah.
No, wait. You're saying you're on the killer's side. In front of a police officer. Do you understand what that means?
Yes.
I see. Wait here a sec. Do you remember this? It's the threatening letter that got sent to your house. I accidentally forgot to forward it over to forensics.
Oh, you did ya?
I'm sure it was just a prank, but maybe it was connected to the murders.
I see.
Who knows? This might be the piece of evidence that could turn this whole case upside down.
Interesting.
The real killer wouldn't want the police to have this. But you're with me, right? So if I'm the real killer, and you're with me, then that makes you my partner in crime. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Crime penis brothers for life. It's a lighter. Ah, he wants me to burn the evidence.
If I send this to forensics, they might pull some evidence off it. Maybe a clue to capturing the real killer. You, your friends, and Dojima-san have all been busting your asses for a whole year to solve this case. It's a damn shame that no one's caught the real killer yet. Well?
Adachi is staring at you. If you burn the letter, you will destroy the one piece of proof that exists. It would be a betrayal of everything that happened over the last year. Will you burn the letter? Let's go. If I'm gonna be the bad guy, I'm gonna be a damn good bad guy, goddammit. Let's go. A burning smell permeates the room.
You actually did it. Do you understand what you just did?
Holy shit, that face. Dark Adachi has graced us with his presence. Adachi baby right here.
You destroyed evidence. That's a crime, you know?
Oh. Bro. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'm on your side. Don't kill me. Wow. Jesus Christ, bro. I've never seen that face on anybody ever.
Now, this little incident is covered up forever. All because of you.
Why didn't you just do that yourself?
And it's the police's duty to keep tabs on those who've committed crimes.
You can hear his happy voice from your cell phone.
If you get calls from this number, you better pick up. There's no use changing your number. Don't underestimate the Japanese police. It's easy to track you down.
You obtained Adachi's number. Okay, we're gonna go chill. We're gonna go chill and kill some people. Let's go. I'm down for this, Adachi. Adachi is laughing. Your decision was monstrous, but there can be no turning back now. You feel a faint bond. Oh. Oh. Damn. Maxed. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. The goat. The goat. Magatsu Izanagi, the Jester Arcana. Does that mean I can't... Does that mean I can't... Wait. So if this is how we max our social link with Adachi, does that mean I can't max my social link in the main story with him? In the true ending? Or does it max out regardless? Magatsu Izanagi, the Tempter of Void. Bond Maniac.
You want to find the truth without being swayed by the voices of society. But the truth is a sinister thing. It seems like something absolute, yet it exists in everyone's hearts. For you, this was the truth. Well, I'm going back, so be careful on your way home. The fog is getting thicker and thicker after all. Goodbye, partner.
See you, Adachi. I am so glad that I'm doing these alternate endings, like I did with Shin Megami Tensei 4. Because this just gives me way more insight into how things are gonna go and how things have gone thus far. Right, there's no turning back now. The fog outside is thick. You have to go home early.
Now, a follow-up report on the serial kid. Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the multiple kidnappings that previously seemed irrelevant. However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement in the first two murders. With so much unknown regarding his motives and methods, many are hoping his trial will shed some light on these mysteries.
This is different.
Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Why is the sad music on?
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring.
I don't know why the game's trying to make me sad. Like, if you had the chutzpah to protect Adachi and burn the letter and everything, then this music shouldn't be playing here. Like, you're well past the point of caring,
amounts of fog as
right?
usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful.
Yep.
It's almost time for your train. You ready to go? Too bad Nanako couldn't leave the hospital in time to say goodbye. A little more time and maybe she could have come outside. Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me. There's no doubt he's the one who put Nanako through all this. But the more I interrogate him, the more I start to question myself. Did Namatame really murder two people?
I think so, bro. I mean, you know, I think he's just gone crazy.
I see. Well, here's hoping it all comes out in our investigation.
He crazy, Dojima.
In any case, there haven't been any more bizarre incidents lately. Here's hoping Inaba goes back to its usual quiet self and stays that way. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on.
Is this gonna be the awkward ending again? It is. Is there gonna be anything new though? Or is it just this?
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
You will visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next time you come.
Well, I'll see ya. You really helped us out with lots of stuff. Thanks, partner.
Well, shit. There you go, I guess. Nothing changed on that end. There's nothing? That's it? I expected more. I expected a cutscene with Adachi or something. Adachi's just sitting there in the train, just waiting to chill with the main protagonist as we go off into the fog-filled train. Dramatic shit like that or something. But no, it's just that extra scene with Adachi, I guess. Can I skip this? No. It's kind of annoying. If there's any changes in this, I'll report it. I'll edit it in. But if there's no changes, I'll just cut straight back to where we were and tell my friends about Adachi to get the true ending. Oh snap, wait a second. After credits cutscene. What was that? What was that? Adachi asserting his dominance one final time before the train heads out of Inaba? What? Okay. Great cutscene game, yay! Alright, well, alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna cut back to when we had to make the choice whether to turn in Adachi to our friends or not. Alright. We're back. So we're choosing Adachi, and this time we're telling everybody. Tell friends about Adachi. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Oh, voice acting. Right, I remember.
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
True.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Like the letter he had me burn in the accomplice ending.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
That's just a facade, Yosuke.
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Oh, wait. Escort Miss Yamano where?
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
That's kinda crucial information there, Yukiko.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, that's just how cops are, so I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
Murder on his mind.
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
That's actually pretty smart.
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either.
Yeah, and he's come over multiple times, so nobody would be suspicious.
Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
It's him, alright.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you are getting closer to the truth. Damn, we're already in rank 4 of this new social link. This is going fast as hell. Sonic fast.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Very sus tone right there, Adachi. Why are you acting so sus, bro?
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should ask, or you should question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Why are you lying?
That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far
Why
back.
are you lying to me, bro? You were guarding her.
Why wouldn't I? But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
Hold on. Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. Okay.
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. The warning letter.
Warning letter? The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Sussy behavior, bro.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Sorry.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
Put him all in where, buddy? Got him. Wrecked.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Bro.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Why did we let him escape?
Adachi! Ah, damn it!
There goes Dojima's wound again.
Adachi!
Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either. Oh, right. He went into the TV, right?
What the? I swear he ran this way!
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages.
Listen to the goddamn angry, sexy sounding nurse, goddammit, okay? You gotta go rest, Dojima.
Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go, I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of want to max out Rise's social link before I go in after Adachi, if the game will let me do that. Cause isn't this like the last chance to do that? I don't know what's gonna happen after this dungeon. Cause like I said, I've never really gotten the true ending. I've only ever gotten to Adachi's dungeon before. So, like, I don't know what's gonna happen after the dungeon. And isn't Marie also supposed to have a dungeon? So I don't know how everything's gonna go. I want to go on the cautious side and just max out Rise's social link. And then I think I need to re-talk to them on January to level up their ultimate personas as well. So let's go tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
Oh, and we don't even have Teddy, right? So we can't get out if we go in.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. Rank 5. Everything's happening so fast. But then again, the game said, save, because this is a dramatic turn of events. You split up for today and you went back home. And they're not gonna let me do anything? Yep. Oh! Teddy! You're in the Velvet Room. Can you fuse personas now? Are you a wild card, Teddy? It seems that you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy is sitting there, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
This is where I fuse all my personas, Teddy.
Sensei? Why are you here?
I think it's a dream.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Yeah, I figured. No surprise there. But I mean, at this point, bro, you've got a human body. You've got your persona. You've literally faced your own shadow. So at this point, you're probably basically human. So like, it doesn't really matter. No, everyone's worried.
You're always
Come
so
back.
kind, Sensei. I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
So what?
I really am stupid.
Not really. Does this mean that other shadows could develop human consciousness? Bro, if you're conscious and you've developed human consciousness, you're as human as anybody else at this point. I don't know what you're crying about. I don't care what you were at the beginning. I was a clump of cells before my mother gave birth to me. I mean, hey, what the fuck?
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self.
You do. You have a self. You're Teddy.
There was no me to begin with.
There is a you. You're right here.
I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon.
What? Why?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Oh, he doesn't know she's alive now, right?
I'm really sorry.
Teddy, Nanako's alive.
Huh? Really?
You told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here.
This is probably all Igor's doing. He's, telling me something.
What am I supposed to do now?
Come back. Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it.
You don't have to look for anything. You don't have to find anything. Just chill with us.
No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
You can sense Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. Is this max rank? Oh, it is max rank. Star Arcana. And we should be able to fuse one more persona. Let me see which one it is. Because I have Loki that I can fuse now and Hallel. Evade Alec.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Nah, he's definitely coming back. There's no way he's just gonna disappear and not be seen ever again. Alright, before you know it, Teddy is gone and Igor and Margaret and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured.
Does that mean Teddy has an ego that can be nurtured?
Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here.
Oh.
The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Okay. Cool. Junes Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Ugh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
Guys, he said he was gonna turn back into a shadow in my dream.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Don't we need Teddy to let us out? Wait a second. Hold on. Don't.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
I want to see. Yeah, how did they leave the TV? Since the exit is almost always visible once you start saving Yukiko, I figure Teddy created a more permanent solution at some point. The how is an interesting question though. After all, it turns out he was just a regular shadow that decided it wanted to hang with humans. Does that mean that any shadow can create an exit to the real world? Pretty sure when they went in after Adachi Baby, the TV that Teddy left at the entrance is still there. Pretty sure that thing just stays there until Teddy recalls it, or he somehow gets incapacitated or dies. If Teddy actually reverted to a shadow, when they were over there, they would likely be stuck in the TV world. Oh, this is plausible. I believe Teddy just left the exit there since he first left by himself. It would probably be difficult to go into the real world and then retract the exit. Also, in Ultimax, he mentioned that he left the exit there in case any of the squad fell into the TV. Okay. Okay, alright, I'm going with that then.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side, It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Well, what are we gonna do now then? Oh.
This place.
You're back. I thought you said you were gonna revert to Shadow. So then what the hell?
I see. I came back. But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
Oh.
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her.
That seems a bit fantastical, but then again, we're playing a game when we go into a TV and fight demons and stuff, so...
Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown.
I guess that's a way of looking at it.
Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Oh! Hey! Oh yeah, Max drank, I forgot. Cool. He has a missile up his ass. Bro, what? Kintoki Doji has transfigured into Kamui. Bro.
Right. I need to get back to the others.
Good for you, Teddy.
Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Huh.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end!
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
Oh, hey!
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Hands off the fur. No, I'm just kidding.
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
You listen to Teddy's confession since he finally understands who he really is, that he was only a shadow, and that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
I'm not surprised. I don't know why you guys are.
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal.
Oh, sorry. Skipped accidentally.
I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Damn, Yosuke, don't be a dick.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
True. That's what I'm saying.
Teddy's practically human then.
Exactly. Good shit, guys.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
What the hell is that cry, Teddy? Jesus Christ.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
You are the definition of a misfit, Naoto.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball?
Damn. If even Teddy says it, you know you fooled everybody good.
Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You've taken another step towards the truth. Rank 6. Seekers of Truth. Perfection. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decided to go home for the day. And they're probably gonna have me sleep again. Ba-da, da, 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 da. Alright, you fully recovered from yesterday's event. You should go over to the TV world where everyone after school. Yep. So I'm guessing we're gonna go in. The game's probably gonna take us out of the TV, and then they're gonna have us prepare and then go back into Adachi's dungeon.
I'll give it a try, but if Rise-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help.
Holy shit, I just noticed my recording timer, and this is gonna be a long episode.
I do smell Adachi Baby.
Adachi Baby, there it
but
is.
The fog is completely covering up his scent.
It's the one thing I remember concretely, just because it's so stupid. Adachi Baby.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling. I've got to sniff him out no matter what. This is my time to shine. Ooh, I'm getting something.
He's going Super Saiyan again. Don't explode.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
Oh.
Where was that?
Oh, that was that room with the posters, like, face ripped off and the noose hanging off the roof?
Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yeah.
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Shut up, he didn't end up peeing.
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Chie, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
Shut up. No.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
A cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy, and you've taken another step towards the truth. This is going up so fast. This is the fastest social link I've ever done in my life. Damn.
I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there?
Holy shit, Adachi. What the hell?
Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent.
That frown was weird. Alright, give it up, buddy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do?
Not throw her into a TV?
I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Wait, what? Huh.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
She fell in.
Bro.
Wow. So people can go completely inside.
Damn. Bro threw his first person into the TV because he wanted to get some pussy. And she had an affair.
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me.
What? Was she in a relationship with you? I don't think she was. Adachi, are you delusional? I don't remember you being this way.
Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Damn.
Huh. So I'm not good enough for you.
Bro, are you telling me Adachi's just a simp? Or he's just like, he's the epitome of the nice guy who gets rejected and just like immediately goes apeshit?
Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
No!
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit.
Bro, what?
When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies.
Bro was like, fuck these hoes, let's throw them in TVs.
But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
Oh, you knew it was a death trap? Interesting. So you knew. Actually, this was the first.
It was a lot easier the second time.
Yeah.
High school girls are thinner, you know?
Well, not that. But like, it makes sense. This was probably after she found the body and he knew that throwing them in there would kill them.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them.
Maybe not the first time, but the second time you definitely did.
I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around.
What?
A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging.
Damn. Bro was like, I'm gonna take gold diggers out of the equation before they can do any gold digging.
They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew?
Well, did you trick Namatame?
Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Adachi, you sly dog. You put the suggestion in his head.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now.
Adachi's another one of these people who just likes fucking with other people. Jesus.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You know what? Based. You just wanted to have a little fun. Come on, guys. Sorry.
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them.
That's... I don't think that's a good defense, Adachi. It's like saying, all I did was lock him in the freezer froze them to death. What?
And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Oh.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well?
Oh, that actually kind of makes sense. That's how he got into the TV.
I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I let him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived.
Damn, that is so smart.
Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree?
Based. True.
But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. What are you, a goddamn bad guy in Scooby-Doo?
Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness.
Damn, that's a cold-ass line. Damn, Adachi.
Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
All right, bet. Watch. I'm gonna fuse as many personas as I can, and then get all the quest items. And when I do, I'm gonna kick your ass, Adachi.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now.
Bro, he told you that he wasn't here.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
Seems to be the case, what with the fog leaking into our Inaba.
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Maybe he was grinding. Damn, Adachi knows how to grind.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
Damn.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Or more clearly put, everyone's shadow selves is gonna come out, and if they reject it, it's gonna kill them. And then their shadows are gonna take over, basically.
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
Let's end this. Let's go.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this.
Wow.
There's a path we can take now.
No shit.
I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first.
Cool.
We can't let him stab us in the back ever again.
If the game would have just let me stay in the TV world, I probably would have gone out anyways.
We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face!
By pooling all your strength, the path to the truth has been opened. Ring gate.
Senpai, please don't go on alone. I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead.
Oh?
He might be calling to you.
Oh. Huh.
Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
That unexpected true culprit has finally been confirmed. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. You must finish things before then. You resolve to fully prepare before facing Adachi. Okay. Interesting. Can I actually... So, hold on. You should rest early today before the search. Not just yet. Can I... They really emphasized me not going in alone. Can I actually do that? You should return to your room and rest to get ready for the search. Okay. Alright. Never mind then. I guess that was just a thing they were saying. It's quiet night. You remember what your friend said?
He might be calling to you.
Oh.
We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
What should you do? Go see him alone. What, like talk? You know what? I'm interested in what we have to say to him and what he would say to us if he is beckoning for us to go to him. We'll go see him. We saved. Just in case this is like another accomplice ending or something, I'll save. If you leave now, you may be able to make it in time before Junes closes. You decided to go to Adachi's alone. Junes Electronics Department. There's nobody around. The room is quiet. There's no sign of anyone around. Is Adachi here? Oh, the entrance disappeared.
This is a problem.
Is it? Oh.
Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper. You couldn't even bring your wannabe detective friend?
I came by myself.
So boring.
This is cool.
Your whole gang should be here. You know, work together, beat the bad guy. Friendship, effort, victory. You guys love that stuff.
Will you reconsider? Reconsider what? Turning himself in? I believed in you. I mean, I already knew he was the bad guy. Will you reconsider?
Huh? Why would I?
That face. The face of utter disappointment.
Didn't you hear what I just said? Or maybe you heard, but you didn't understand. Well, I don't have anything to say to you. If crimes could be solved by appealing to morality, we wouldn't need the police.
True.
The person you believed in was a version of me who only existed in your head.
Well, I didn't believe in you, so...
You decided on your own to believe in me, and that decision betrayed you. Why complain about it to me?
That what you'll tell Dojima?
You say the dumbest shit.
You say the dumbest shit. What a cold line. I feel like I'm going to repeat that phrase over and over again in situations where people say the dumbest shit. And I'm going to put Adachi's face there in every single game ever.
It's people like you who come to me alone, naively thinking you can turn me around, that piss me off the most. What do you think will happen if I shoot you?
You can't shoot me. Nah, you could commit one more crime, bro.
You're right. That's all it would be.
Oh, you didn't shoot me. I guess we are penis brothers for life. Alright, the bullet brushed your ear. You smell the acrid scent of burning gun smoke.
Do you get it now? We're done talking. I won't miss next time.
It didn't seem like a threat. What? But you don't think you can talk to Adachi anymore. You feel that your relationship with Adachi has changed dramatically. What, really? What? Oh. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh. Oh, snap. The Hunger. The Jester becoming the Hunger Arcana. What the shit? I think that's the first time that's ever happened in a Persona game. Toru Adachi's social link arcana has changed from the Jester to Hunger.
Want me to let you choose? You can go back to your friends and bring them all here. Or you can die now. I guess regular revenge is boring, though. Let me see where your detective work takes you. It's always good for a laugh. You're so persistent. Look at all that youthful vigor you've got. Come on, leader. Bring all your friends back here.
Alright, Adachi, I tried. You asked for it. We're all gonna come back here and curb stomp you. Don't complain about it, though.
Well, bye-bye.
The entrance is closed. It seems Adachi is blocking you. That Adachi wasn't the real him either. Unless you come back with your friends, you won't be able to reach Adachi. You must go back for now. Well, shoot.
Welcome back.
Oh. Oh, snap. We got caught. Oops.
I told you not to go alone. Though I knew you would anyway.
Oh. Brothers
okay.
for life.
I understand.
It's okay, broske.
I'll keep it a secret from the others, and I won't ask about Adachi for now.
A true broske.
But come on, you should trust us more.
It's not about trust. Yosuke seems a bit sad.
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Attention, customers, it is now closing time. Please visit us again tomorrow.
I like Yosuke. You couldn't get through to Adachi. The day the town will be swallowed up by the fog should be near the end of the year. You must make a decision by then. You must prepare yourself as completely as possible. Okay. Oh, school. Right. That's still a thing. You overhear students talking. Is this fog getting thicker and thicker, or is it just me? Does this mean the world's gonna come to an end? I actually heard someone say that. What do you think's gonna happen? Earthquake? Tsunami? Huh? Nothing's gonna happen. It's just fog, you doofus. Besides, if something terrible happens, the defense force or somebody is sure to come save us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ah! What if some giant monster attacks Inaba or aliens? I saw a movie about something like that. Overactive imaginations. Alright. Lunchtime. Oh yeah, the exam results. I'm number 1 again, right? Alright, so if anyone's watching now, this far into the video, then just to let you know, I'm gonna try to max out Rise. There's only 2 ranks left with her before going into the TV world, because I have no idea what's gonna happen after we bring in Adachi. I don't know if like we'll be able to come out here and like today's a bad day for me. Oh, we can't. I mean, shit, hold on. Let me search something up. Rise social link days P4G. Availability. Okay, actually, you know what? It says that the end of social link availability is February. So, you know what? Let's look for the side quests that I have available. And then after that, we'll just go into the TV and I'll have to rank up Rise next time. Because we still have Marie's dungeon to do. We haven't done it yet. I don't know when it's going to pop up though. But I'm assuming we'll get it eventually. And then after that, we'll fight the true boss, which is another dungeon, I think. So, we'll be fine. Just as long as we get to max out Rise. Yo, sup, I got some good riddles for you, huh? My exams? Yeah, I'm kind of on the verge of throwing in the towel, but I got the fire. I'm gonna keep on fighting. Sorry, I lied. I already gave up. I don't want to face my riddle brother like that, but I can't lie to you. I guess it's employment for me, but I can't imagine sacrificing this afro just for interviews. Years of care and grooming versus less gainful employment. It's a tough choice, but right now, it's riddle time. Have at ya. Is that a challenge? Then it's time for another logical throwdown. Once again, the category is categories. Our old friend, Group A and B, are back in effect. F's in Groups A, G's in Groups B. N in A, O in B. Which group does P have detailed onto the side of its blah blah blah. Oh yeah, then what do these letters in the group have in common? They're constant. Okay, yeah. Whoa, you blew the layup. Don't tell me that you're going out like that. Maybe you need to. Okay. I forgot which is which. Shit. Okay, you know what? I'm save scumming this. Fuck you, Afro guy. Fuck you. I'm getting all the goddamn side quests in order before I'd go into the TV world. F and okay, yeah, I got the wrong group. I was okay. A and then continents. Wait. Shit. All right. Try this again. FAFNGO. Huh? No. GOP. Wait, really? The way they're drawn? GOP. Are they saying they're just circular? Out of sight. Way to go, Riddle bro. You were able to view the letters in terms of curves and angles, and you ascertained the distinction. However, that one was easy. Just a little mental praiser before the main course. I knew I'd have to step my game up to give you a worthy challenge. Alright, now time for the next problem. TC in Group A, XC in Group B, MD, RN, BK, and E. Which of these three is in Group A speed dial? Bro, I don't fucking know this shit. Promethium. Correct. Element 61 Promethium, much like Prometheus himself. You are bringing the heat, son. Technetium. Oh, those are elements. Mendelvium are all synthetic elements with prime atom numbers 43, 97, and 101. Masataka Ogawa, though, he found element 43 and named it Neponium. He found element 75. Oh shit. Reading. It is now time for me to spit the final verse. This time it's find the mismatch problem. It took me a long time to come up with this one. Which one of these is not like the others? Stop, need, decimal, arts, penal, wines, onset, guns. Decimal. Because of the, decimals, because of the, oh. Really? Fuck you. I'm doing this again. I've already been recording for 4 hours. I'm gonna go all out. Fuck this dude. I'm ready. Alright. Group B. The way they're drawn. Promethium. Need? Most impressive. I was firing my shots but wasting ammunition. My chance to hit you was like 0 division. All the other words can be formed into at least 2 other single word anagrams that use every letter. This means that you are the champion, my friend. You're no longer just a riddle brother. You and I are like riddle partners in crime, or riddle soulmates, or like some kind of crazy riddle epoxy. So to elaborate this kinship of gamesmanship, I'll hook you up with this. Stay sharp, my man. Fuck you. I don't like you. Your riddles make no sense to me, but that might be because I'm stupid. But fuck you anyways. Okay. Everyone complains about the fog, but I don't mind how thick it is at all. It's like it makes it easier to think even though you can't remember what you were thinking about later. For example, if I turn my radio on, the fog, it Really feels like I can hear those broadcasts from years ago. It's almost like I can still hear the voices of the girl that I used to play with. What the hell? To be honest, I have another favor to ask of you. I want to build another crystal radio just like the one I had when I was a kid, but I can't find what I need. I used a mineral called Old One, but it seems like it's to be quite rare now. Is there anything you can do about it? Hold on. Maybe a fish or something hiding a piece. Paradise. Oh, heaven. Alright, one quest in the school. Another quest over there. Nobody here. I've noticed that more and more people are starting to wear gas masks when I'm out running errands. No one in my family has bought one yet, but maybe we can better get them while we can. Amino-senpai, I'd like to ask another favor of you, but... Do you think you could find me a piece of classy lumber? What's wrong with this desk now? See, I'm thinking about building a shelf or something nice that you could display models on. I want to surprise my dad with it, but I can't seem to get a hold of any quality wood. I know it's a lot to ask, but senpai, you're the only one I know who could do this. And I'm guessing heaven. Yeah. Okay. Going out into town just in case. Tamagawa floodplain. That guy I got a quest from already. Nobody down here. Is that like... I feel like that's soot. But I think it's just snow that's being messed up because of the fog. It feels nasty to look at that. Alright, is there anybody in Juna's department store that wants? Nope. This is like when the end of Persona 3, when people started going crazy. Or sorry, still. They didn't show the cooking show. I usually watch the TV on today. I wonder what I'm gonna do about dinner. Okay, Maurice still available. No quest. Oh yeah, the dog. The dog is still wary of you, but it seems to have calmed down a little. God damn it. You feel as if the dog's opened up to you quite a bit. Should you try calling its name? It's Mika-chan. Arf, it answered. This dog seems to be Mika-chan. You should go tell the lady in Akina who was looking for her. Okay. No quests here. So that means there's no other quests that need my attention. So let's go to Akina City real quick. Ah, now the fog's starting to come into Okina. Interesting. Hey, you, did you find my Mika-chan? You told her about the dog you saw. Yep, that's her, my Mika-chan. I'll make my husband drive out there. Emi-chan will be with me too, so she'll be able to find her scent. Thank you so much. This is for you as thanks. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Isn't that the lady that hit on us? I wonder if the reason for this fog is the decrease in the ocean's temperature. In that case, I have to let him go soon. He'll be alright without me. Somewhere better will come along. Or someone better. No new clothes? Nope. Alright. We can go into the TV now, and then I'll end it off there. This has been a wicked, 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 wicked long episode. Feels like I've been recording forever. I'm a bit burnt out, but that's fine.
This should be everyone, right?
Because
Let's be sure to solve this today.
At least we've figured out mostly everything that has to do with this mystery. Namatame's objective and motives for doing what he did. Adachi's motives for doing what he did. Alright, let's go get Adachi baby. Ready, Sensei? I'll be giving you directions today. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, next episode is going to be a dungeon crawling session. I'm probably not going to stream it. I don't have a lot of time to do things these days. But yeah. Next time, dungeon session. I'm going to try to get as many quest items as I can after we get to the last floor of Adachi's dungeon. And it'll probably be a relatively short episode compared to this one. It's probably going to be like 55 minutes or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to leave it off here. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my mental anguish, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Keep pimpin' my persona wielding pips.